Anatomy and physiology of ear. Ear is the organ of hearing. It is supplied by the vestibulocochlear nerve structure. The ear is divided into three distinct parts. Number one, outer ear. Number two, middle ear. And number third is inner ear. Middle ear also called that is tympanic cavity. Now this is the structure of the ear. Outer ear, ear canal, middle ear, eardrum, auditory nerves, inner ear, cochleas, and eustachian tube. Outer ear, the outer ear consists of the auricles that is called pinna, then external acoustic meatus that is called auditory canal. The auricle pinna, the auricle is the expanded portion that project from side of the head. It, it is composed of fibroelastic cartilages covered with skin. The most prominent outer ridge is the heliax. The lobule is a soft, pliable part at the lower extremities composed of fibrous and adipose tissue richly supplied with blood. External acoustic meatus, that is auditory canal. This is slightly S-shaped tube about 2.5 centimeter long, extending from the auricles to tympanic membrane, that is eardrum. The lateral third is cartilaginous and the remainder is a canal in the temporal bone. There are numerous seminous gland and hair follicles with associated sebaceous gland in the skin. Seminous gland are modified sweat gland that secrete semen, that is earwax. The tympanic membrane eardrum completely separate the external acoustic meatus from the middle ear. It is oval shaped with slightly broader edge upward and the formed by three types of tissue. Number one, outer covering of hairless skin. Number two, the middle layer of fibrous tissue. Number three, the inner lining of mucous membrane continuous with that of middle ear. Middle ear, tympanic cavity. This is the irregular shaped air-filled cavity within petrous portion of temporal bone. The lateral wall of the middle ear is formed by tympanic membrane. The roof and floor are formed by temporal bone. The posterior wall is formed by temporal bone with opening leading to mastoid antrum through which air passes to the air cells within the mastoid process. The medial wall is a thin layer of temporal bone in which there are two openings, oval window, round window. The oval window is occulted by part of a small bone called the stapes and the round window by a fine sheet of fibrous tissue. The air reaches the cavity through the pharyngotympanic tube, that is auditory or eustachian tube, which extend from the nasopharynx. Auditory ossicles, these are three very small bones that extend across the middle ear from the tympanic membrane to the oval window. They are named according to their shape. The malleus, this is the lateral hammer shaped bone. The handle is in contact with the tympanic membrane and the head forms a movable joint with the incus. The incus, this is middle anvil shaped bone. Its body articulates with malleus and the long process with the stapes and is established by the short process fixed by fibrous tissue to the posterior wall of the tympanic cavity. The stapes. This is the medial strip shaped bone. Its head articulates with the incus and its foot plate fits into the oval window. The three ossicles are held in position by fine ligaments. Inner ear, the inner ear or labyrinth contains the organ of hearing and balance. It is described into two parts, the bony labyrinth and the membranous labyrinth. Bony labyrinth. This is cavity with the temporal bone lined with periosteum. It is large and encloses the membranous labyrinth of the same shape that fit into it like a tube within a tube. Between the bony and membranous labyrinth, there is a layer of watery fluid called parallel, and within the membranous labyrinth, there is a similarly water fluid endolymph. The body labyrinth consists of the vestibular, the cochlea, and three semicircular canals. The vestibular, this is expanded part nearest the middle ear. It consists the oval and round window in the lateral wall. The cochlea, this resemble a snail shape. It has a broad base where it is continuous with the vestibular and narrow apex, and its spiral round a central bony column. The semicircular canals, these are three tubes arranged so that one is situated in each. Membranous labyrinth, this contains endolymph and lies within its body counterpart. It comprises the vestibular, which contain the articles and secures the cochlea, three semicircular canals. The cochlea, a cross section of the cochlea, contains three fluid filled compartments, that is sclera, including the sclera vestibuli, sclera media, and sclera tympani. So sclera means the compartments. So we can say about the vestibuli compartments, media compartments, and tympani compartments.